Hello and welcome back to Lukester Gaming. Sorry for the recent delays again with us in a 2 or 3 week gap between videos, but I'll be getting a new laptop at Christmas, so I'll hopefully should be able to record on a more daily or weekly basis and not every 2 or 3 weeks whenever I get the chance. But anyway, I'll talk about that more on my next Let's Play video, but for today we're going to be taking a look at the new tutorial world and new features that are all included as part of the new 1.0.1 Minecraft Xbox 360 update, so let's begin. I've already played through this once, and I swear the first time I played through it I must have pressed A to play through the tutorials normal because I never got the options, but today we're just going to press B to skip through building this shed because we don't need to do that again. Right, so we're ready to explore outside here now. The tutorial world's like being revamped again to include the new features, and there's also another music disc quest which has music discs in new locations and not as it's a new world and not the same as the old one. You'll get a jukebox as well, and now that you get enchanted items, there's an enchanted bow with flame 1, which means that I think most of the time it will set the enemy mobs on fire when you shoot at them. And you'll see it has the enchanted shining glow to it now as well. Also, don't know if you've noticed there, but like the recent Minecraft PC updates where it includes it has text now saying which item you're currently holding, which I didn't think would be getting, but I guess 4G Studios has gone and implemented that in as part of the new update. Right, so we'll come over here to the right first, because this is where you're going to learn all about farming and the new animal breeding. Right, so if you come in here, it'll tell you this: in this area a farm has been set up. Farming enables you to create a renewable source of food and other items. Wheat, pumpkins and melons are grown from seeds. Wheat seeds are collected by breaking tall grass or harvesting wheat and pumpkin. Wheat and pumpkin and melon seeds are crafted from the pumpkins and melons respectively. Before planting seeds, the dirt blocks need to be turned. You know what, I'll just let you guys read through this when you play it, because I'll be here all day reading through each and every one of these, especially little bits like that about the wheat. So I'll just skip through this, but I'll leave it on the screen long enough for you guys to read it, or if you just play the tutorial yourself, you will see this. Right, so in this chest you'll get an iron hoe, some wheat seeds, some melon seeds and some pumpkin seeds to get you started. I'll leave them in there now as I don't need to be carrying them. You'll see there's like a mini farm set up here as well. You can plant some sugar canes later on this if you want to. Right, so if we leave here and go next door, I'll quickly close the gate, because in this area is where animals are being penned so that you can breed them. I'm not sure why, or I'm not sure if the gate was left open the first time or if I think they naturally spawned, but I saw some pigs and a cow already in this area here rather than the ones back there were already there, but there was also ones in this area, so I thought they were actually part of it, but I guess not. So here's where you'll learn to breed the animals into Luz mode. If you carry, I'll give you a quick example using the wheat. I'll skip the inventory tutorial because I think by now you already know how that works. Right, so if I come in here, you'll see that the cows now look at me, and if you press on them you can put them both into Luz mode. And a little miniature cow gets born. Same happens with the pig and the sheep, so it can become really useful to do that. I'll just quickly skip through this and then we'll go inside before it gets dark. Right, so that's that done with. I think it's better if you guys take a look at this yourself to get a better understanding of how everything works. there's another area out there, but I'll wait until daytime to do that. Now if you come in this massive, well not massive, but a large building here, there's like a red carpet entranceway in various rooms. If you come down here first, if you want to, there's a little setup here with a lava pit. Now you're thinking that it's dangerous to cross that, which is why there's a lever here. You just simply pull that and you'll see an iron block drawbridge, and then inside that you'll find your next music disc, and also an enchanted iron helmet with respiration 3. I'm not exactly sure what that means again. I have seen a lot of videos showing enchantments and things like that, but I'm not sure what that does again. I'd have to look it up. But that's just got our first enchanted bow and enchanted armour, so that'll keep us going. You can toggle that again if you wish, because then the lava will just turn back to the way it was. Yeah, as it's night time then things might come in, but we'll see. Right, so this is the area where you're going to learn everything about enchanting, such as using the enchantment table and the importance of bookcases. Right, as the text is coming up, or yeah, I think we have to stay in this area for the text to come up. Right, but if you come up here, you'll notice right away that there's a chest up here, and inside that you'll find your next music disc, and that has an iron pickaxe with Unbreaking 3 enchantment also, which is really good for this early stage. I apologise if you hear any dog barking sounds. It's our neighbour's dog. If not, then that's good, but if you do, then I apologise. Right, so if you come over to this chest, you'll get a bottle and enchanting, which when thrown it drops in experience orbs like you would from mining or killing mobs. You also get a full diamond set of tools. I'll leave that one and I'll leave those two, but I'll do enchantments on those. Now, you might have noticed already there's the experience bar here as well now, and if I throw some of these down you'll see it goes up, so I'll literally spam the left trigger to throw quite a lot of these to level up. Right, I think if I keep 4 on me. Right, so now I'm up to level 21, so I should be able to do a couple of enchantments. Right, so this is where the enchantment itself takes place. You put an enchanted you enchant an item by putting it in the enchantment slot and then selecting a random enchantment from the list. Right, so we'll enchant our diamond sword first. I'll try and look for one that's a level 10 enchantment. Now, if this is your first ever time seeing the enchantment table, you might be thinking, what's all this weird text about? It makes no sense. But I think if I remember rightly, it's called the Standard Galactic Language, or it's something like that. Something is it? I think it's the Standard Galactic Alphabet or something weird like that. It does actually translate to letters and quite funny little phrases, but unless you took time to actually sit down and try and translate that, then that's the only way you'd know really. So I'm not going to be attempting any of that in this video. Right, so we got sharpness 1 from that diamond sword, which is fairly good. It means it'll give a more attack strength when attacking mobs. And we'll do our diamond pickaxe as well. Right, we got 2 10s right away, so I'll go for the top one. And we got Unbreaking 2, so that's almost as good as the Unbreaking 3 on the iron pickaxe we got from before. I'll give myself this sword in case I need it. I think I read that these bottle enchantings are only available through creative mode as of yet. I'm not sure if they are possible to be made in survival or if they will be at a later update, but I'm sure for now they're only available in creative mode, so don't expect to see any of these or be able to make any of them. Right, we'll head next door now. you'll notice when I attacked that pig, the sort of particle effects from the enchantment came off it. Right, so as we come over here, this is where the game opens up a bit with not only enchanting but brewing, because you've got. Wait, wow, a creeper just randomly blew up behind me. I heard something going off behind me. I was like, what the? I have seen creepers in this bit before, but that's the first time one's actually blown up behind me. At least it didn't take much damage. But anyway, this is where you've got a lot of your items that you need for doing enchantments. Not enchantments, I mean brewing. But first we have to just take one glass bottle unless, well, take 3 actually. And take the bucket of water. Now if you come over to this cauldron, you can press L to fill it. And you can fill all 3. And it takes, well, 3 empty glass bottles will empty a cauldron, so if you've got a water bucket, fill it back up again, or else you'll have to go and find water before you can do more brewing. I'll put this back in here for now. Right, so as we come over here, I'll stick that in there now. Right, so we take 1 nether wart, and then I think it says we have to take 1 magma cream as well. If you come over here, this is where you'll find your brewing stand, which is where you can brew various potions. I'm not going to go through them all, as it will take quite a long time to go through every single one. But this is where you can experiment to your heart's content and make as many as you can. As long as you have the materials, that is. Or if you're in creative mode, then you can go ahead and spend as long as you like. Right, so it tells you here about you can use redstone dust to increase the duration of the potion's effect, and glowstone dust to make it more powerful. And add in the fermented spider eye corrupts the potion and turns it into like an opposite effect. And gunpowder makes it a splash potion. Right, so you can press Y to move these automatically without manually dragging them up like that. And then first off, you want to place your nether wart. And then you'll see that the brewing stand's lit up, and that it's actually creating what it calls the awkward potion, where it's basically awkward in the sense that it does nothing at all. I don't think these water bottles would be useful for anything at all either. I don't think, even if you're on fire, I think throwing them won't put it out, so it's better to use them for potions. Right, so as you can see, we have 3 awkward potions with no effects at all. But if we take our magma cream, put it up here as well, and then these should turn into 3 fire resistant potions. Whilst that's doing that, I'm going to grab... Did I just hear something? It's either something on the roof or outside or somewhere. Right, so you've got your potion of fire resistance here, which lasts for 3 minutes, but if you want to extend that, put a bit of redstone in, and that'll then go up to being 8 minutes once it's ready. So it just gives you a reminder up on the screen there, but we've already created these, so they'll soon be, I'm just adding more duration to them. Right, so here they are ready. We've got our 3. I think you can add redstone to them again because they do have that little progress bar on the bottom, but we'll take these for now. Right, so with the potion in hand, right, so as we drink this, you now see there's particle effects coming off our character, and now you'll see the fire resistance bit down here. On the PC version I think it's on this side of the screen, but on the Xbox version it appears to be on this side from what I've seen here already. Right, so now that we're fire resistance, we can literally walk through lava without taking any damage, which is really helpful in the nether as well. The only thing is the fire goes out naturally, so you have to wait on that. But in here we've got our next music disc, so that's us up to 4 out of 12 now, and also fire protection iron chestplate. Now, so we put that on, that's going to act like basically like a unlimited fire resistance potion. Because actually, I was on the nether on my first playthrough and I fell right into a deep lava pool because I wasn't looking where I was going and dropped off some ledge. But because I had this on, it actually saved me from drowning in the lava and losing all my items, which was really good. Right, so if we head back through here, now that we've done everything. Now I think this water here is mainly just for filling up these and for putting yourself out. And there's some. I swear I keep hearing things. Right, there's some sugar canes and melons there. I'm just going to be cautious about this because I'm not sure if there's anything going about. Right, if you come up here next. Whoa. I thought I heard something going about. It was unusual for a spider to get up there. It must have got up on that ledge or something. You'll notice there's a doorway but there's no way through. You can break it if you want, but there's a better way which I'll show you in a moment. I think it was either this room or that room. The first time I came in here there was a zombie in it for some reason. But right, if you come over here and if you trigger this, you hear a slight note block sound, which means that, like, if you come back out here now, you'll see that this door's actually opened. There's nothing else through in here apart from, well, as far as I'm aware. Wait, unless I never actually noticed this before. It seems really obvious and I feel stupid for not doing so. I just thought it as a random painting on the wall just to look pretty, but I've actually completely missed this the first time. Right, so in here you get a sword with smite V or 5, which I think means that you either, I think it's something to do with getting more item drops, but I know that looting does that, so I'm not entirely sure. It might be XP possibly, and you find another music disc. Can't believe I never noticed that before. Right, so if you come in here, this is where you'll get the portal to the nether. I'm not actually going to go to the nether, as I did go before, and it doesn't spawn you in the middle of a stronghold, a nether fortress, if that's what you're thinking. If you want to go through to here, then feel free to explore the nether, and if you do find a nether fortress, then you can let me know if you want, or do a video about it yourself if you're able to. But for now I'm just going to not go there because there's just, you do see magma cubes going about and they seem really hard to kill the bigger ones, and you get a lot of gas shooting at you as well. Now you can see from this window there's a chest over there, so that's where we're going next. Right, so we'll head back down here. I think I'll just quickly dig up some dirt here. I might just use this diamond pickaxe to see if it makes it any quicker. It does have Unbreaking 3 on it, so it should last longer anyway. But it's not like we're going to be using the entire thing in this whole tutorial. Right, so if I take this dirt and build a quick little hole up to here. Right, I swear there's things going about because I keep hearing jumping sounds. Right, so if you come up here to the roof, there's actually a way to access this easier from ground level, but You can do it this way if you want as well. So if you come up here, you get your next music disc, so that's just up to 6 out of 12. And you also get a bow with power V on it, which does quite a lot more damage than a regular bow. What you also want to do is go up and over this wall. There's nothing up on the towers, I checked both of them. But if you come up, well, I don't think there is actually anything up here if I remember correctly. You can like walk up on the roof and get a better view of the world and better view of your like general surroundings. Now there is a tree over there, I don't know if you can see it. It has, like over there there's a tree that has wood on top of it, and then there's a chest up there as well. It's the same as the last tree that I showed you on the old 1.8.2 tutorial world. Just basically a ladder that goes up a tree and then brings you up to a chest with that music disc. But I'm not going for all the music discs this time, as I was just hoping this was going to be a quick little video, but we're now into about 22 minutes or something, so I'll not be able to show you everything that I wanted to show you, because I don't want this to turn into a half-an-hour video, which it pretty much is. Right, if I look at the map, there's a village sort of, it's like in the direction I'm facing, it's like a way out over there in the distance somewhere. It's in that general direction anyway, and you'll get to see your first villagers if you want to. There's nothing in the village that I've noticed, but you'll see villagers for the first time. And over there's a little house where we're just going to quickly run over to next. And I think I'll wrap up the tutorial once we get there. I'm just trying to find a safe way down because you aren't able to climb vines as of yet. You'll see that the swamp biome now looks more like a swamp, with having the darker coloured grass and the water looking a more darker sort of swamp-like colour, and the lily pads as well, which you can jump between. But right, let's head for this house and then we'll wrap up the video. This 1.0.1 update has really opened up Minecraft on the Xbox 360 now with all the new features, so if you thought you were out of things to do before, you'll now have a whole world of things to like create and craft. Right, so it's just a sort of standard house for surviving the night. But over here, if you come down here, there's like a secret doorway, and you'll come to a chest, which will give you iron boots with feather falling IV or 4, and that'll mean it's basically like fall damage resistance. You can take less damage or not any damage at all from falling greater heights. And we're now up to 7 out of 12 music discs. As I've said, I've not yet fully explored this world, so I don't actually know where everything is in terms of all 12 music discs. So I won't be showing you that today, sadly, and I apologise if anyone did want to see all the locations, but I did already do a video about the 12 music disc locations on the previous tutorial world, so I don't really want to do another video showing that again. I'm sure people will do their own videos this time as well, but I would have hoped to get them all, but I guess I'll just have to sort of spend time exploring this world to find them all myself. That music disc that's on the tree round the other side would bring us up to 8. And, well, the last thing I'll show you, which we will wrap up the video after this, you can hop on this minecart and skip the tutorial. Now if you come down here, there's like, at first I thought this was the actual sort of pyramid temple things that you see on the PC version as part of the generated structures, but it's not. It's just like a sort of, it's one that's been created for the sake of this tutorial level. I don't think I've got enough energy to sprint, because I was able to, oh wait, No, I'm still going to need a crafting table for that, so it doesn't matter. Because you are able to sprint up on the roof, but there's nothing up here from what I've seen. There's these little open bits, which I don't know what they represent, but I wouldn't want to get stuck down there anyway. Right, we'll come... The main part of this anyway is you come in the front door here, come down these steps, and then don't walk straight on unless you want... Well, I'm not sure what kind of trap it'll be, most likely a TNT trap, so we'll avoid that for now. But if you come over to the chest, you'll get your 8th music disc, or 9th if you've collected from the tree. I'm sure there's other music discs as well which I might have missed from just walking around the general area, but I think most of them might actually be outside of this general space, so... And you'll find in here you'll find a dispenser with an iron sword with the Looting 3 enchantment, or Looting I, Looting 3, yeah. And that means when you attack mobs, like if you attack a zombie, you'll get a lot more rotten flesh. If you attack a skeleton, you'll get a lot more arrows and bones dropped, yes. And if you kill passive mobs like the pigs and the cows, you'll get a lot more drops from them as well. But anyway, I think I was hoping this was only going to be a 10 or 15 minute video, but it's now turned into 27 minutes almost here, so I'm going to wrap it up here. And I think I've gone through as much as I can with the new updates, and my dog and the neighbour's dog barking upstairs. But you know, I forgot to show you this. With a crafting table you can get more options now, such as crafting the golden apple as golden ingot. Not golden ingots, golden nuggets are now available in the nether. And you can also craft the Eye of an Ender using blaze powder and an ender pearl. As well as that, ender portals can be used for teleporting now, which means they do have a use. And that if you have a lot of them stored away from the last update, you'll now be able to use those to teleport or to find the end portal. Now the end hasn't been added yet, but I think if you find a stronghold you will find an end portal. I would have hoped to have included that in this video, but I don't know where any are, and it could take quite a long time to find one. So I'll just have to leave that out, unfortunately. But if you do find one, then please drop me a message or a comment on this video and let me know, and I'll have a look up there myself and might do a video on it. You can also craft glistering melon using the golden nuggets, and blaze powder from the blaze rods that you get. Magma creams is the blaze powder and slime balls, and you get a fermented spider eye when you put a spider eye, mushroom and sugar together. I think that's like everything in general. Although they're not here, you do get nether bricks, and they can be turned into nether brick stairs and nether fences. But as I said, the nether doesn't, the nether in this tutorial world doesn't directly put you in a nether fortress, and it would take a while to find one. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up here because we're coming up for almost 30 minutes now, which is twice as long as I wanted it to be, and I don't really want to re-record anything. So I do hope you've enjoyed watching through this if you have done, and I hope it's, although I haven't shown you where all of these tutorial discs are, I hope it's sort of got you 3/4 of them up to this point, or if not more. And if you do find any others, please leave a comment, and either with a coordinate location on the map, or just a general idea of where it is. There's also a mushroom biome, I think, in this map. I'm not sure whereabout it would be, but it'll take a while to explore and find that as well. So I'll leave that for you guys to do and find, and maybe on some of my later videos I might actually find my own one, or we'll see what happens. But Anyway, thanks for watching today, and if you have done, and I'd really appreciate if you could leave any sort of likes or comments and any general feedback, and please be sure to subscribe, as that's sort of the most important thing too. And I'm not sure if I'll get a video put out today as well for my Let's Play series with some more updates regarding my channel as well, but I think this is enough for this video anyway. So thanks for watching, please subscribe and stay tuned for more. See you later.